Yeah, I mean, just incredibly proud of this team. This one is just, really, really special. And I think, obviously, when you look at everything that this team has had to endure this season, just to watch their trust and their chemistry and in a pandemic, the discipline that they've had to have, the sacrifices that they've had to make, and just playing for each other. I know, for our staff, it's going to be one that, we're always going to remember. And obviously, they earned it, right? You talk about playing 18 conference games, 10 of the 18 on the road. We played every single team in the conference, and it has prepared us. We're definitely ready for the next step postseason. And Penn State, they. I can't say enough. They're well coached. They play really, really hard. I thought their first half they gave us everything they could, and then I thought we settled in the second half, and we're really able to play our standard. But it was a special day. I mean, obviously, to be able to have family and friends in the stands and have that element, to be able to have them share with us this championship, was something as well that we're really grateful for.
Okay, we'll start off with Kareem.
Hey, Brenda, congratulations.
Hey, Kareem, thank you.
You kind of touched on it a little bit, and we even talked, I think, last week about it, but I just wanted to ask again how this one hits a little different because, I know you guys don't usually cut down the nets and have this kind of ceremony at the end of the regular season. Obviously, this means a little bit more or a little bit different. Can you kind of explain that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I is the reason why I wanted to do it this year is it did hit differently. I mean, I think we all recognize the fact that we're in a pandemic and there's nothing guaranteed for tomorrow. So, our purpose is to continue to play, but we saw a year ago when we were shut down completely and weren't able to play in the NCAA tournament. So we don't want to take anything for granted. We want to, cherish this body of work that our players and staff and everybody has put in. And, we just don't want to take it for granted.
And one more, what did you say at halftime? Because it was a little bit closer than normal throughout that first half, and you guys came out and I think it was a 21-2 run, something like that.
Yeah, we weren't playing to our standard, maybe, the expectation, to have your family and friends in the stands for once live. I think probably, it had an impression on us, early. But I thought once we settled down and kind of started taking, playing the way we know how to defend and the way we know how to move the basketball on the offensive end, I thought you saw a terrific response in the third quarter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kareem. Alex?
Hey, Brenda, I know you're talking about how special it is today and how much you're enjoying it today, but, do you guys have Texas in the back of your mind and the Big Ten tournament in the back of your mind and how there's so much more to accomplish for this group, especially considering how much they've been able to accomplish already?
Yeah, no question. Really where you look at these last 10 games of the dominance is that's what we've been preparing for is March. And, we absolutely, this is the first goal of many. And so it's, understanding the big picture, but also within this journey is just getting better every single day. And now we're excited. We know when we go to the Big Ten tournament, you win, you march on, you lose, you go home. So we're peaking at the right time. We're excited. I think we're really clicking, together as a team on both ends of the floor, and feel like we're really prepared going into the Big Ten tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Catherine?
Gosh, congratulations. You guys look like you were having so much fun out there. You always talk about how this was a team effort. Was it fitting to you that every single one of you got to go up and get a piece of that net?
Oh, no question. I mean, we were even, able to have our managers who have put in a ton of time this year, our support staff, obviously the coaches and players. So yeah, I mean, again, for everyone to be a part of this moment when, this year was unlike any season we've ever experienced, it was a tremendous moment for everyone.
Gotcha. And, Ashley typically puts up 20, 30 performances. Does her slightly lower output today show more about what she's doing right now or more about the fact that there are just so many weapons on the floor?
No, I mean, it shows the balance. And she's our elite, floor general. And, I think Ashley has a great pulse of, she knows when she needs to take over in those games where, they're highly contested. And then when, she needs to share the basketball. And I thought she had a terrific response today of finding that blend, within this game. And, that's how we can continue to keep building this team, is we're just so difficult to be able to defend at every single position.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
And Ash and Mimi are here as well.
Okay, Lauren.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations. My first question is about how we've talked about all season how your bench has played a crucial role on the court. And this game was really no different, especially with that 8-0 run that was all from the bench. So how does it feel that today's game was no exception to that and we're able to all kind of contribute on the court in that way?
Yeah, it's coming at the right time. I mean, this is the depth you have to have if you're going to play, if we're able to play 3 games in 3 days, you have to have depth. You have to be able to have different contributions if you get in foul trouble, and just to be able to see the level that I feel like we can play really, really hard and not take possessions off because of the depth that we have coming off the bench.
Yeah, thank you. And I have one more for Mimi as well.
Mm-hmm.
You started off pretty hot today from shooting. And so today, what kind of contributed to that to start off strong?
I just have great teammates. My teammates were finding me in transition. They were finding me in the post. We played in and out very well. And then when people started playing on me, it just opened up for my teammates. And just for me scoring those 8 points in the first quarter opened up some more for my teammates, and all of us got to score. It just goes to show that all 11 of us can score at any willing time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Alex has one more question for the players before he departs.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Mimi, actually, I'll start off with, what Coach B was talking about before. How special was it today, to have family here and have people watching in the stands, and just after everything this year, for everybody to be able to go get, a piece of that net? Just what did it mean to you guys as a group for everything you've been through this year and to just achieve that?
It's very heartwarming to see our family out there. I mean, my family lives 30 minutes away from me, and Ashley's is like a close hour. So just having local kids coming around and just having all of our family here is everything, because we have such a great support system within the Maryland here, and also with just being around each other and our families outside of that. So it's very heartwarming, and we love it. And we got to cut down nets, and we hope to cut down 2 more.
And for Ashley, did it make it extra? Oh, sorry.
We need to make us the spotlight.
Okay.
1 second. There we go.
Okay.
And going off of that same thing, are you guys good? Sorry.
Yeah.
And going off of that same thing for Ashley, did it make it extra special? Did it make it even more special for you guys to get this win and get the Big Ten title today? The fact that families were here to watch that?
Yeah, it was definitely special and very cool for our family to come and see us play, being this was our last home game. And it just so happened that it was also the game for us to clinch the Big Ten. So, yeah, it was nice for them to come and see us finally play and get to celebrate with us from afar.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, Wes.
Hey, Coach. Congrats again. So it seemed like early on Penn State's pace was really giving you guys some trouble with how they were sort of breaking through your press by just, dribbling it through or throwing it up the court. I guess what was different that they've done that some of the other teams you face haven't done?
Well, I mean, their offense is predicated on that. They want to get the first quick shot up in the first 7 seconds of the game. So they want to get as many possessions. I think you saw that at halftime between both teams. So we're okay with that pace. If you want to run with us, I mean, we're fine with that. Obviously, I thought once we were able to kind of get down the rotations of how they like to penetrate and shoot a lot of threes and kick them out, and anytime they got an open look, they were going to fire it up. So I thought we were able to kind of, figure that out more in the second and third quarters.
And then one for Mimi. For the second half, you guys did a really good job of forcing turnovers, and that really sort of fueled you guys in the third quarter. Was there anything that maybe changed on the court, or how did turning the ball over, forcing turnovers help you guys?
It was our energy because, like Coach B said, their pace was speeding us up, and we were just going back and forth with possession, and just coming in with halftime is just understanding that we have to run our own pace and do what we do best, and that's just what we did. We came out with defending. We understood that they were trying to get up the floor, so we was cutting off sideline and cutting off middle, and we was just getting a whole bunch of steals. So we just fixed our mistakes really quickly.
And then a final one for Ashley. Obviously on the court last season, you sort of faced that struggle of having your season just come to an end right there. And sort of like Coach B mentioned, you're not sure, that the next day is promised. Is there anything in the back of your guys' mind to make sure you guys stay on top of protocol and everything goes to plan sort of here with the Big Ten tournament, the NCAA tournament?
Just making sure we're staying safe and being smart off the court. Just staying like in a little bubble and just staying focused and getting ready for what's ahead.
Okay, last one, Varun.
Hey, I wanted to ask Ashley and Mimi, with your parents and family in the crowd, was there a moment where you could hear them react, or where you could see some kind of encouragement, some kind of engagement between you guys and your families?
Yes, because we do have a quiet gym because we don't have a lot of fans with everything. So you hear everything. Especially for me, my family sat behind the bench, so I heard everything. But it was all great talk, great cheering. We're just one big happy family here at Maryland. So just having our family there and hearing our family and just our family is just a great thing.
Was there any moment maybe in that early hot streak for you in the first quarter that stood out from something your family said?
No, I just play my game. It's great hearing my family, of course, but I just play my game, and I was just open because I have great teammates just passing me the ball, and I was just hot, so it was just working for me.
Thanks. Ashley, what about you?
For me, my moment was actually after the game when we were cutting down the nets and everything. We were all just waving to our parents in the stands. So that was my favorite part of seeing them here today.
That was great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks everyone. This will be on the virtual press box.
Thanks.